Hi again, everyone. I'm the Cantankerous Collector. This is episode number 55. So I was in my storage unit and I found this gem. This is from 2006 by Diamond Select Toys. This is the Marvel Origins Ironman statue. So they did a series of these statues with Marvel characters, and they were small scale statues, and they would depict the costume character is a full figure sculpture on a base, and in front of him there's the person that is in the process of becoming the character. In this case, Tony Stark building his gray tin can armor that he used to become the invincible Iron Man. So I thought I would open this up. I think they did like 8 of these, and I think I have all of them. I never got Wolverine, but I got all the others, and I love these. I think they're so cool, and I'm finally going to be able to display them all together once I get them all out. I've only got 2 of them here now, so the others are way deep in storage, but this is Certificate of Authenticity. This is number 873 of 2500. 873 of 2500. I do this for insurance purposes only. These aren't highly detailed, hyper realized statues that you see on the market today. These were much more simpler. They were much less expensive, and I thought they were really cool. There was a charm to these that I really liked. The superhero character was done in a grayscale, kind of a black and white tone, and then the guy that turns into the character was painted in color. I haven't looked at these for a long time. Well, since 2006, or I don't think I ordered these right away. I had to kind of like go back and get them, like on eBay or whatever. But Iron Man, all jets ablaze. He fights and fights with repulsor rays. A blazing armor, it's Iron Man. A blazing armor, it's Iron Man. Yeah, these are real small. They're much smaller than I remembered. Wow, they are small. But they're cool. These will all fit on like one shelf eventually. Yeah, these are kind of tiny. I like these though. I think they're cool. You've got Iron Man in his classic gray, real clunky armor that I always liked. I always thought it was really cool. I was trying to think the other day. When I was introduced to these characters, they had been in comics for several years. And so my first impression of Iron Man may have come from the Marvel 60s cartoons, which I watched in the early 70s. And so, those characters had different costumes and stuff. And I don't remember when I first discovered that, oh, wait, Iron Man had a different costume when he started. I don't remember that, but I've always liked original costumes on these characters. I always thought they were really cool designs, and some costume versions got better over the years, but Iron Man's did. Iron Man's became really cool. That golden, what is it? He's the red and the crimson and golden Avenger, and his armor is that Ditko, and his classic togs. with the red and yellow armor that he wore in the 60s and 70s. I mean, that was obviously the epitome of cool. So I don't have my ruler here. Where's my ruler at? Where's my ruler at? So the Ironman figure's only like 5 3/4 tall, not including his antenna. And then the Tony Stark figure is like 3.5 inches tall. But these are really cool, and I mean, for being this small, the paint job was really good on this. I don't remember having him a desk to work on when he built his armor. He built his armor in, I think, Vietnam, right? And then in the movies they changed it to the Middle East. But it'd be kind of cool to get bigger ones of these, you know. Get somebody to sculpt larger sized, because I like this concept and this design with the guy creating or becoming the superhero. Greg Millington sculpted this one. I don't know if he did the whole line or not. But they did let's see, Spider-Man, Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Daredevil, the Hulk, Wolverine, what else did they do? Did they do Cyclops? I think they did Cyclops. That's like 8. Yeah, and I think I have all of them except the Wolverine. And like I said, I didn't buy them when they originally came out. I kind of was buying them a few years after, and I just never got the Wolverine. And he was developed in the early to mid 70s, 73, 74. Whereas all the other guys were done in the early to mid 60s, and so I guess that was kind of my focus. But if you want to send me your Wolverine one, that's fine. Iron Man, all jets ablaze. Okay, I'll open up Daredevil. I've got Daredevil here, so let's do that one too. This is Daredevil, and this is Matt Murdock. Was hit by a canister of some type of toxic stuff that blinded him, and ended up giving him acute hypersensitive senses. So he was blind, but he could almost see just by his radar sense, and he could hear really well, and always been a really cool character. This one is number 853 of 2500. Dee 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 dee. He was trying to save some. Wasn't there a guy that was about to get hit by a truck, and he went to push the guy out of the way, and the canisters from the truck fell on him and around him, and gave him his superpowers. At least that was the original. I don't know what. I know they change a lot of stuff like that nowadays, but I've reviewed a few Daredevil things. So if you like Daredevil, there's a couple more reviews of stuff that I have. This is his classic costume with just the one D on his chest. It's the dark red, almost brown and yellow costume. This is sweet. So this canister of galopity glue spilled all over the street. And there's Matt covering his eyes. I think that these sculptures of the superhero characters are really cool. I mean, let's see who did this one. It's the same guy. This is Jeff Feligno. Daredevil's got a really long cane there. He's well endowed with that cane. That's a lot longer than I remember it being. That's what she said. I don't feel sorry for Matt Murdock. He got his share of poon. He nailed Natasha Romanoff, the Black Widow. He plowed Elektra. That must have been something exotic. And then he delivered sausage to, what's her name? Karen Page, the receptionist that worked at his law office in Hell's Kitchen. He drilled that before she moved to Hollywood and got the clap. 2006. So I don't know where the others are. They're not in my sight. But I will eventually get those out. And those are cool too. The Spider-Man's really neat. They're all cool. I mean, it's really neat. Yikes. Ironman's a lot smaller than Daredevil. Even though he is crouched, but yeah, so I guess the scale is a little bit off. But, other than that, we'll put Daredevil on the far end. Well, depending upon how tall the other guys are. But these are, I don't know what these go for anymore. I don't, I think they were around $50 at the time. They could have been a little more, maybe 75, but they weren't too expensive. Or 2,500, at least that's what the edition size is, but who knows if they actually produce 2,500, because I don't think a lot of these companies do. I'm not sure if this was a big seller back then or not, but I'm glad I got these. These are cool. I'm anxious to get the other ones open. So I'll do that one of these days. So, hey, check out my eBay store, Death by Buffalo. That's all one word, Death by Buffalo. And do me a solid, hit like and subscribe, and I'll get you some more videos. I got a lot of cool stuff to show. So thanks for watching. See you around.